Hello everybody. Today we will discuss about thermal methods of analysis. In thermal methods of analysis, we will first take thermogravimetric analysis. As we know by this terminology that thermo means thermal or heat. Gravimetric means the weight change. So the change in weight due to this thermal or due to this heat is measured. So we can say in this thermometric or thermogravimetric analysis, we will notice or we will observe or we will record the change in weight of a substance which occurred due to the heat or heat supplied. So there are several points for this. The first one is that in this technique, or we can say this technique is used to measure change in weight of a sample as a function of temperature, or we can say time. This technique is commonly used to determine polymer degradation temperature, residual solvent level, absorbed moisture content, and amount of inorganic filler in polymer or composite material compositions. Or the next one is decomposition temperature of materials, impurities in ceramic, etc. So in this technique, maybe there is a change in weight in gain or in loss form. If there is weight gain in sample, that means the adsorption phenomena is taking place or oxidation is taking place in a chemical reaction. If there is loss in weight, it means vaporization or desorption or oxidation or decomposition or dehydration or maybe a dissolution. So we can say the change in weight may be may increase or may decrease. So this technique measures the both, either the decrease or the increase of weight as a result of the heat supplied. If we talk about the basic principle of this thermal analysis technique, then we divide this technique in three parts: the temperature controlling unit, the sample holder unit, and the recorder unit. The temperature controller unit is nothing but it is a furnace. In this furnace there is a sample holder in which we placed our sample, and this is well connected to a PC to record the change in weight. This thermogravimetric analysis, or we can say in this thermogravimetric analysis, sample is placed into a tiered TGA sample pan which is attached to a sensitive microbalance assembly. Means to say the sample is placed in a tiered TGA sample pan. It means its weight is 0, and this is well connected to PC so that any change happens that is measured by the PC. The sample holder is then placed into a high temperature furnace. After that, balance assembly weigh the initial sample at room temperature and then continuously monitor change in sample weight. Heat applied at certain rate in various environment. The typical environment is ambient air, vacuum, inert gas, oxidizing, reducing, corrosive gases, carburizing gases, vapor of liquids, or self-generating atmosphere. The pressure can range from very high vacuum or controlled vacuum, though ambient, to elevated and high pressure. The latter is hardly practical due to strong disturbance. This is the schematic representation of thermobalance. This is the image of a TGA, that is thermogravimetric analysis instrument. Typical weight loss profile are analyzed for the amount or percentage weight loss at any temperature, amount or percentage of non-combusted residual at final temperature, and temperature of various sample degradation processes. So these are the various type of graphs which we observe during the analysis of a sample by supplying or providing heat. The first one is no decomposition with loss of volatile products. The second one is rapid initial mass loss characteristic of desorption or drying. The third one is decomposition in single stage, to next stage multi-stage decomposition, and to next stage multi-stage decomposition but no stable intermediates. After it, gain in mass as a result of sample reaction, and at last reaction product decompose again. So these are the various graphs which we observe during our analysis. So this is application of TGA. Determines temperature and waste change of decompositions, allow analysis of reaction with air, oxygen or other reactive gases, can be used to measure evaporation rates, which such as to measure the volatile emissions of liquid mixtures, allows determination of Curie temperature of magnetic transitions by measuring the temperature at which the force exerted by a nearby magnet disappear on heating or reappear on cooling, helps to identify plastics and organic materials by measuring the temperature of bond scissions in inert atmosphere of or of oxidations in our air or oxygen, used to measure the weight of fiberglass and ionic fill materials in plastics, laminates, paints, primers and composite material by burning of the polymer resins. The fill material can then be identified by XPS or microscopy. The fill material can be carbon black, titanium oxide, calcium carbonate, magnesium carbonate, aluminium oxide, aluminium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide, talc, kaolin, clay, silica, or maybe others. So this is all about the thermogrammetric analysis. Thank you.